Phil Lever from Victoria, having a great show. Spends a lot of time out of the saddle coaching as well as in the saddle, along with partner Frida Lindgren, arguably Martin, maybe top 3 in the country I can think of. Lady female riders pushing for #1. Outstanding talent in the saddle, as is this fellow, Phil Lever, Oaks Van Dyke. And we kick off with this 9-year-old. 2-round competition. Time allowed, first round, 52 seconds. This horse with a lot of hang time, very scopy. Clear jumping. I'm just going to check something with our judges before I announce the time. Time allowed, 69 seconds. Phil Lever, 68.58. Brooke Dobbin, Jackie S. Couple of rails. These younger horses getting used to their time in the indoor. Just confirming, time allowed in the first round is 69 seconds. 69 seconds. As Tyrone Latham, Ariane Carason on course. from Queensland. Well done, Tyrone. A couple of little obstacles on course to get through. He's a tough character, and that horse will be of the same mindset. Better again for the experience of the indoor. As the stallion in the form of E.S. Gostelow enters with our dual Olympian James Patterson Robinson. Sponsored our young rider, which we thank him and partner Sarah Duggan for. A new father. And this particular horse is proving to be something quite special. E.S. Gostelow by Christian, owned by the Reed family. Can be a little spooky, backs up, but James all over that. Well, Redham, just the 8-year-old stallion, E.S. Gostelow, couple down, but won't be long, I'm sure, before the clear rounds are plentiful for that combination. There's the man with a smile on his face, Aaron Hadlow. Aaron rides Cosmos, and why wouldn't he be smiling? He's having a really super show. Gelding by Ditendro, again 8 years of age. If my memory serves me correctly, a horse owned by Lucy Locke. There's our first clear. Great job. Clear rounds becoming a bit of a habit for Mr. Hadlow. Well inside the time allowed of 69 seconds. Jess Brown knocking on the door of doing something special at this show. Oaks Cryptic by Contendro. Out of an Oaks Clovelly horse by Conquistador. Owned jointly between Rob Brown and Alice Cameron. An 8-year-old mare. Well, that was unlucky, going so well. They are a younger stage of horse in their mentality. As mentioned, Jess knocking on the door, just for faults or something of such, just not quite in line, but there's plenty of time yet. As Reece Stone, Yalambi's Kathmandu, comes into our arena. Another 9-year-old. The gelding owned by Paris Castledine. Two clears at this point. Aaron Hadlow Cosmos and Phil Lever Oaks Van Dyke. Another work in progress. Time is all it takes. Time, more experience. Total of 12. Reese Stone, Yolambis Kathmandu. So 10 places on offer in our Futurity, our Chatham Park Futurity. And we'll be taking 10 horses back into the second round. So 4 falters, they do have a chance. 10 horses coming back for the second round. Melissa Blair, Connelly's Karuba. Melissa having a lovely show too. Some really decent rounds. This horse, an exact twin by embryo to Colin Brooks, Connolly's horse. A twin by the same embryo, not something you hear every day. And Melissa going so well in the early part. See, Mr. Atkins has brought out the big guns today. He's got himself a nice triple bar happening for the first time at the show. 3 down, 12 faults in total. Melissa Blair, Connolly's Karuba. As Clem Smith. Clem from Queensland, highly competitive. He'd love to get this horse through to our second round. 8-year-old gelding by Canaan, bred by Oaks Sport Horses. Alice Cameron. Unlucky Clam, just the middle part of that combination on the far side, the treble. Time was good. Time allowed, 69 seconds in the first round. The one rail, 4 faults, 65.85, but his day may not be over yet. We are taking 10 horses through to the next round. At the moment, we have 2 clears. Amber Fuller, the one and only Amber Fuller, successful yesterday afternoon in the World Cup. Now Amber rides one way. Vanda Quacklehook, owned by Kathy Ward. Nine-year-old gelding. Nicely home on the 5 strides. 69 seconds is the time allowed. So unfortunately, 71.39. 4 jumping, 3 time, total of 7. Ten horses going forward into our second round. Amber Fuller, one way, Van der Kokkelhoek, be on the borderline of that, one would think. Some lovely horses in this Chatham Park Futurity. None better than Kakadu, BHV. Another horse by Kanan. Out of Belhaven Bubble by Belhaven Corraldo. World Cup rider, Sarah McMillan in the saddle. Again, just the one rail, 4 faults, 67.35. Reminder, time allowed is 69 seconds. So Sarah and Kakadu BHV, their morning may not yet be over. 4 faults at this point with only 2 clear rounds, 10 horses going forward. Could certainly be in with a shout of going through to our second round. Isabella Hughes, TCG Savvy. Mare by Coopert. Nine years of age. Isabella says that will do. Horse jumped a lot of classes. We spoke to Sam Overton yesterday prior to the start of the World Cup on his return from the US, where he jumped in the World Cup finals and other domestic shows. He mentioned how fired up he was. The passion is so much alive in the belly. His great partner, Oaks Casanova, back now in the country. But this potentially is one for the future. Cha-Cha Blue, GHP, by Chaco Blue. Contendro, 1 on the dam side. Another 9-year-old. unlucky. Another horse taking umbrage to fence 11. As we welcome Amelia Douglas. Quidessa, VG, I mentioned the other day, that lovely style, the Futurity horse. Annalise Swansea and Texas. Great job, Annalise. All clear jumping. Shane Davidson and the stallion Spectra B. Spectra D by Staccato. Few technical issues with our timing gear, so the judges are okay, but down here in commentary, we're not so okay, as we welcome Billy Raymond and his new ride, the stallion Blue Baloo. Bred in the purple by Action Blue. Carries the famous Balabé du Rouet dam line. Bred by the German master, Paul Schokamoller. James Patterson Robinson on course with Team Priestley's leader, Ego Z. For jumping, time 66.95. Time allowed is 69 seconds. So we may see that combination back again. A few issues seem to be sorting themselves out now, so we better give it an update. Aaron Hadlow went clear with Cosmos. He was all clear, 63.34. Annalise Wannsey, Texas, all clear, 65.75. Billy Raymond, he'll be delighted with Blue Baloo PS, all clear, 66 seconds even. And Phil Lever, our fourth clear. Oaks Van Dyke, clear, 68.58. Clem Smith, 4 faults with Kingfisher in 5th. James Patterson Robinson, you've just seen, in 4th. In 6th spot, I should say, with 4 faults. Sarah McMillan, another 4-faulter, presently 7. Spectre D, Shane Davison, 4 faults, 8. Amber Fuller, One-Way Vander Kokoko, 7 and in 9th. And James Patterson Robinson, ES Costello, 8 faults in 10th spot. So my point being that we are taking 10 horses through to the next round. We just had a few technical issues which have now been resolved. So just to give those riders an idea of where we sit with our 10 horses potentially going through at this point to the next round. As we go live, Brooke Hickey, Castleford Ace by Absolute Ego Z. Just 7 years of age. So just a young horse. It was going really well until that final line. Brooke Hickey, Castleford Ace. As we welcome Amanda Madigan. Saw her in the World Cup yesterday, riding Vivienne, and Diamond B Beyonce is by Vivienne. Or rather out of. She's by Beluga. Beluga by Vivant. Helen Chug and the team at Diamond B Farm sponsoring classes, involved heavily with bringing on next generation show jumpers. And here's a really good type, Diamond B Beyonce, out of the World Cup winning mare Vivienne. This mare won a round of Part 3 at this year's Sydney Royal. Great job. Helen Chug will be smiling, as will the connections of Diamond B. Beyonce, just 8 years of age, and we will see that partnership back in our second round. Well done, Amanda. All clear, 68.91. And think about that for 2 seconds. The time allowed is 69 seconds. Amanda and Beyonce, 68.91. She'll tell us she's planned that. Paige McBain. Paige rides GH Emerville Olga, Grant Hughes' line from the Canberra area. Eight-year-old mare by Emerville Dawson. Page and family at the fabulous Greengrove stud. And Greengrove, sponsors of the Waratah World Cup weekend. Couple down, Paige McBain, GH Emerville Olga, just 8 years of age. Is a tough atmosphere in the indoor for some of these younger horses, and they will be back to fight another day. As we welcome the lady on form, young lady, Tess McInerney, Quintation, a winner at this meet by Quintago. 10 years of age. Horses can be up to 10 years of age in this competition. This horse has won with the 25-year-old Tess McInerney as she rides Quintation. And may well the adoring fans put their hands together. She's done it again, all clear. 60.82, and we will see Tess McInerney and Quintation in our second round. Great job. Time allowed 69 seconds, time on course 60.82. Philip Lever, and he rides the lovely 8-year-old mare Bonita by Ballo du Roue, owned by Barton Equine. Some horse this. Really classical shape in the air. Lucky Philip. I feel we've been robbed of a clear round. It was going so well, just the one rail down, but that might not be the end of their morning. We're taking 10 horses through. At the moment, we have 6 clears, and I can tell you now that Philip Lever on Bonita is, in fact, the fastest for faults. And to give riders another idea who's to follow on 4, in 8th spot, at the moment, Clem Smith Oaks Kingfisher. 9th, James Patterson Robinson, Team Priestley's leader, Ego Z. 10th, Kakadu BHV Sarah McMillan. So the clear rounds and those 4 falters at the moment are going through. Matthew Wally, Sidonia. Another horse by Christiane. Out of a Conquistador mare. Matthew Wally again. Just having 4 fault rounds this weekend. Let's get him a clear. Great to see Matthew get into our second round. Unlucky Matthew. The tide will turn. Matthew Wally, Sidonia. Horse for the future. As Chloe Hughes comes in on Deedle. 8-year-old mare by Massimo Quality. Falkrich in the background with the mare. Six clears in our Chatham Park Futurity first round. Two rails, 8 faults in 65.34. As we welcome Jess Brown. Mentioned earlier, Jess been knocking on the door over the last few days. Can we get Jess Brown and Equine in demand? A 7-year-old mare, Buy-in Doctro, out of a Voltaire mare, owned by Equine Australia. Oh, Jess, 4-fault weekend, isn't it? Time allowed is 69 seconds. Jess Brown, Equine in demand, 68.62. And slots into 12th. So unfortunately, we know that that 4 faults won't get Jess through into our top 10. Sarah McMillan in 10th spot with Kakadu BHV. We've already seen Paige McBain earlier and now partner. Again from Greengrove Stud on the Central Coast. Matt Irvine rides Chalina DP, 8-year-old mare, again by Christiane. Out of a Lord Pizzi mare, bred by Denison Park. Matt Irvine, Chalina DP. Owned by Greengrove Stud Farm. McBain family will be smiling. Chalina DP, all clear and a fast time. And she will want to watch a naturally quick mare in our second round. Matt Irvine, all clear, 63.95. And we will see those combinations going through into our second round. giving us 7 clears at this point. 10 horses going through to round 2. Brooke Dobbin, Devos GP, 8-year-old gelding. By De Mercy Van T&L, owned by Brooke and Angela Dobbin. Fortunate for Brooke. And we move on with the lovely young lady in the saddle that is Kate Hinchin. Kate Hinchin riding Calandra PS by Gostelow, owned and ridden by Kate. Unlucky. Another horse on 4 faults. But you will make the cut because Kate Hinchin and Calandra PS has just gone into 8th position. And therefore, Phil Lever on Bonita at 9 and Clem Smith Oaks Kingfisher make up the 10 plus the clears. As we wind down to the end of the class. First round, that is. Aaron Hadlow, Yalambi's Candy Ripple, owned by Tess McInerney, by Yalambi's Fair Diamond. Rory Hovell on board with us here at Waratah from WA. Lots of horses carrying that Yalambi's prefix. And Aaron Hadlow can do no wrong at the moment, going really well on all his horses. Well done, Aaron. Very popular rider. He makes a habit of jumping clear, and it's a very good habit to be in if you're a show jumper. Eight clears. 10 horses going through, so plus the clears. In ninth, 4 faults, Kate Hinchin, Calandra PS 9, and Phil Lever. Bonita in 10th, so including the clears, those 2 4-faulters presently. James Patterson Robinson and Cha Ching BE by Caracas. On the age limit at 10 years of age. Going so well to that last line. James Patterson Robin tips his hat. Cha Ching B comes back to fight another day. So plus the clears. As my screen moves over. The 4 faulters to join the clears. Kate Hinchin, Calandra, Phil Lever, Bonita. And here we go, folks. The start of the Chatham Park second round. And the decider for the Chatham Park Futurity. Lovely rug and sash for the winner. And to the Douglas family, George Sanner, Amber Fuller, the whole team involved with Chatham Park, thank you so much for your sponsorship of this premier event. The Chatham Park Futurity, first to go, carrying 4 from the first round. Philip Lever, Bonita. Great ride, Philip. All clear in the second round. Beautiful riding, 47.74 time taken. He finishes on a total of 47.74. 52 seconds time allowed, but I don't think that's going to worry anybody. So, out of the triple bar, to fence 5. Phil goes on the 7. From the blue vertical to the Keaton contracting, Phil goes on the 9. Is there 8 strides there? We'll find out. Carrying 4 from the first round. Kate Hinchin, Caloundra, PS by Casalco. A beautiful jumping mare. Great job. Just inside the time allowed, 51.85, but clearly that was the plan. Steady Eddie, 52 seconds, the time allowed. And so Kate herself, 2 to 3 on the 9. The inside line's there, isn't it? Hello, hello, hello. Amanda Madigan. Is she going to come inside the triple bar to fence 13? And then the 11 strides on the curve, 3 to 4. Is there 10 there? Probably. First of our clears, Beyonce. Diamond B Beyonce, 8-year-old mare by Beluga. Six, wow, takes a stride. Great job. Great horse management. Amanda Madigan, Diamond B Beyonce. I think she was thinking of going inside the triple bar, but she knew she had the rail, went outside. Good horse management, young mare. Then she waited in the 9 to Keaton. That makes me think the 8 is on. And will that be a challenge taken up by our next man who is simply on fire at this show? He's Aaron Hadlow. He rides Lucy Locke's Cosmos by Ditendro out of a Verdi mare. Aaron Hadlow calculating. Aaron goes 6. Great riding, Aaron. Aaron Hadlow, Cosmos, just the one rail, 46.44. So that's our fastest time to this point. But again, having had the rail coming through the double, Aaron says, well, no, I won't be going inside and getting a risky 8 faults. And again, I felt the 8 was there, but he waited in the 9. Again, he'd had the early rail. So are we waiting for someone to go 8 to 5 on the 6 to the double? Can they get inside the triple bar, and can they get 8 from the vertical on the far side, formerly 10A, to the Keaton contract? I think someone's on, I do. Regardless, Aaron Hadlow, he's now at the top of our leaderboard, and Cosmos carrying 4 faults, 46.44. So we're still waiting for a double clear. Of course, Philip Lever had 2 horses in this jump off. Already gone with Bonita with a stunning clear. Just waiting for Phil on his second horse, and fair enough too, he's got to have time to warm up. Oaks Van Dyke, there's that Oaks prefix again. 9-year-old gelding, owned by Reese Hamlin. All at stake for this prestigious class, the Chatham Park Futurity. I've seen the prizes on offer, they're quite stunning. Lovely sash and rug. Last year of Futurity as a 10-year-old system. Next year, we go back to a maximum age of 8-year-old in our Futurities. Now the riders know what's on and what's not for their horse. News gets back to the warm-up. How did this ride? How did that ride? Everyone's talking. And what have we got in plan? Now, the one thing about Oaks Van Dyke, it spends a lot of time in the air. It's a proper Grand Prix horse of the future. But is it long striding enough? If Phil's clear to the former 10A, does he then push to get the 8? All will be revealed. Thrilling stuff. Philip Lever from Victoria and the absolutely scopy Oaks Van Dyke. Phil Lever, you champion. We're on the edge of our seats now. What a lovely inside turn. Eight could have gone 7. Wow, come on folks, get your hands together. This guy is really trying. What a liar. Great round, Phil Lever. All clear, 46.26. We have a new leader, great riding. Aaron Hadlow, Cosmos, 46.44. Philip Lever, Oaks Van Dyke, 46.26. Timed to perfection. Got the inside line to 13. What's Billy going to do? Is he rehearsing that line? You betcha. He's going to come inside. He definitely plans to go the inside line from the triple bar. Now we know the 8 is on, and Phil's horse did it beautifully, comfortably. Goes to the top of our leaderboard. This great, exciting stallion, Blue Baloo. Bred by Paul Schokamola in Germany, watching live on the live stream. Paul watching Billy. Wow, how smooth. Hasn't touched the bridle, has not touched the bridle. Goes the 10. What a clear round that is. And to the top of our leaderboard, Billy Raymond, Blue Baloo PS, all clear, 43.60, international riding in the Waratah Indoor. Put your hands together, that was just stunning. Ladies and gentlemen, a craftsman at work. What a plan he executed. And I make the point again, he hardly touched that horse's mouth. How do you do that, Billy Raymond? You can't teach that, you're born with it. Billy Raymond, Blue Baloo PS. Double clear, 43.60. The young rider. Success last night for Australia. Annalise Swansea. Mike Hercus is Texas. Mike will be jumping up and down as he follows his horse. And straight away, Annalise in touch. Crafty, left of center. What a shot, it's still there. She'll go the 8 surely. She does, and she's in touch. Watch the clock. 43.60 to beat. Cuts the beam in 43.47. Annalise Swansea, put your hand in the air. We want to salute you. What a round. Billy Raymond was just unbelievable in his round. Annalise Swansea, how did you do that, young lady? All clear. 43.47. What a jump off. I mentioned this was a speedy little machine. Matt Irvine, Chalina DP, he doesn't ride for second by Christiane, 8 years of age. Green Grove connections on the edge of their seat. You can hear the McBain family cheering from the Central Coast. Everybody's engrossed. This is possibly the best jump off we've seen for some time. Matt Irvine, what are we doing? Goes the 6 and keeps moving. Still there, and again left of center. Is he going inside? You betcha. Of course he is. What an angle. Maybe too much. Great riding. Let's put our hands together. He was trying. Well done, Matty. When you have a time that Annalise has set, what else do? You've got to take a few risks. Great riding. Matt Irvine, Chalina, DP, one for the future. Aaron. This jump off, it's as hot as English mustard, if you know what I mean. Aaron Hadlow, Yolambi's Candy Ripple. Yolambi's Fair Diamond is the sire. This guy is super fast in the saddle. He's having a great show. Aaron Hadlow, Yolambi's Candy Ripple. Little Sticky loses his stirrup to the first. Sticky again. Unlucky, lost his peg. Think of the mental anguish now. He knew what he wanted to do. He's fiercely competitive. This is annoying him now. He just wants this round to finish. Lost his stirrup. He just wants to get out of the arena. Unlucky, Aaron. See what you were doing. That's what happens again when the pressure is down. Annalise Swansea's put heaps of pressure down. All clear, 43.47. Now then, this lady, this young lady, just 25 years of age, she runs this horse like a scolded cat. Quintation by Quintago, already a winner. And she can handle some pressure. Had a brilliant junior and young rider career, now very much showing how she can match with the best in the seniors. Time to beat, 43.47. Over to you, Tess McInerney, Quintation. Stunning on the 6. Clever, still there. Camp draft turn, back to 13. Crowd are engaged, whoop whoop they call. Come on, Tess. Looking for the 8 strides. Crowd on top of their game. Come on, bring her home till the last. Tess McInerney, Quintation. She's clear. 43.58. Goes into second. Far out. Are we seeing the best jump off for many a year? Annalise Wanzi, Texas, 43.47. Tess McInerney, 43.58. Billy Raymond, 43.60. This is jumping at its level best. The folks on the live stream must be saying, hey, Mum and Dad, come and have a look at this on the live stream. This is incredible. 3 horses separated by less than a full second. Thank goodness for digital technology. Imagine doing that with a handset. Oh, I don't want it to end. I think it has. I think that was the last of our riders. So at the end of the day, I can catch my breath and we can look at the scoreboard and we can say that Annalise Wanzi has won the most brilliant, thrilling jump off, all clear on Texas, 43.47. Tess McInerney, the rider you've just seen, all clear again, and get this, 43.58. And I haven't finished. Billy Raymond on the stallion, Blue Baloo PS, 43.60. Holy dooly. Unbelievable. Then we go on, Phil Lever, Oaks Van Dyke into 4th, all clear, 46.26. Matt Irvine had a brave round to finish 5th with Chalina. Aaron Hadlow, Cosmos in 6th. Phil Lever and the mare Bonita in 7th. Amanda Madigan had a real crack with Diamond B Beyonce into 8th. Aaron Hadlow, Yolambi's Canby Ripple, 2 in the jump off in 9th. And rounding out, Kate Hinchin, Caloundra PS into 10th. What a jump off. Let's just repeat those times. Yes, you heard right. Annalise wins in 43.47. Tess is second in 43.58. And Bill. Fantastic effort for sponsorship. So as George prepares to go and see Annalise, a lovely sash and a fantastic rug. Thank you, George. The winner again of the Chatham Park Futurity 135, Annalise Wanzi and Texas. Outstanding riding from this young rider. Successful last night on Team Australia and success this morning, but a better jump off you will not see. Tess McInerney second with Quintation, all clear, 43.58. Billy Raymond and his new superstar stallion, Blue Baloo, all clear, 43.60. Philip Lever on the very impressive Oaks Van Dyke into 4th, all clear, 46.26, and someone else thought it was impressive too. Matt Irvine, Chalina, really had to go, got the inside line, a tight angle, just the one rail. The fastest time, 41.58 and 4. Well done, Matt Irvine, Chalina. Aaron Hadlow, been on fire at this show. All clear in the first, one rail in the second, 6th place with Cosmos. Phil Lever came out with the mare Bonita, did a stunning clear in the second round. He runs 7th. Phil Lever and Bonita in 7th. Amanda Madigan and the young 8-year-old mare, Diamond B Beyonce, One for the Future by Vivienne, out of Vivienne. Keep saying that, Martin. Out of Vivienne into 8th spot. Amanda Madigan, Diamond B Beyonce. Aaron Hadlow again was in 9th with Yolambi's Candy Ripple, and Kate Hinchin with that lovely string of horses she's putting together. Kate Hinchin 10th with Caloundra. And now we're making this something of a tradition. We'll have a chat to the winner. Well done. Well, Annalise, I've seen some jump-offs, but that was outstanding. Can you give us an idea of what you were thinking when you came through those gates? What was your plan?
Well, I saw Billy ride before me, and I saw the tight turns that he did and the number of strides between each jump, and I didn't really expect to be faster, but Texas just stepped up to the game, and he was very, very close, but a tiny bit faster.
Well, it was outstanding. As I say, you know, 43.47, 43.58, and 43.60. Holy dooly. A little bit about the horse. A lovely Futurity horse. How old is this horse?
He's 9 at the moment. He turns 10 a bit later on in the year, so this is one of our last Futurities. But he's been jumping consistently in the young riders, and I've stepped him up a couple of times to the mini prix, so hopefully we'll be starting to be consistent in the mini prix.
Great. Well, you've had a great show, and anything else, sponsors or anyone you would like to thank?
Well, obviously, I'd just like to thank the sponsors of the class, Chatham Park, and Edwina for putting on such a great show over the last 2 weeks. It's been absolutely incredible and a great experience to jump in the indoor 2 weeks in a row. And to everyone behind the scenes that makes this possible here and at home, I'm just very, very grateful.
She speaks very well, doesn't she? Annalise Wansley and Texas, our winner. Well done again. We'll just let Rupert Murdoch's press take their photographs. Be all over the pages of the national newspapers in the morning, the handsome George Sanner and Annalise Wansley. Annalise, do you want me to take that? Are you okay with that in your hand? Yeah, all good. Of course she is. She's very capable. She's a lady. She can work dual purposing. Annalise, it was one of the best jump-offs that we've seen for many years. So congratulations to those first 3 place getters. Less than a second between you. Annalise, let's give you a round of applause as you take us on our lap of honor, the winner of the Chatham Park Futurity, 1.35 meters, Annalise Wansley, Texas. Tess McInerney and Quintation second, Billy Raymond, Balu PS in third, Phil Lever in fourth, and Annalise, would you go round again, please? Annalise, go round again. We'd love to give you a really good round of applause. It was a brilliant, brilliant jump off. Let her find her way through, and she can come round on her own and take the plaudits from this adoring crowd. She is a rider of the future. She's Annalise Wansley, and she wins the Chatham Park Futurity 2023 on the stunning Texas.